Wanting to contribute and leave a mark in people's lives, and just add a bit of light to a world that probably is otherwise less, less pleasant, less like just if I can make someone else's day better based on the art I make, that's pretty much the main reason. And to buy like a sick whip one day.
Who are
Yeah.
your top 5 essay artists at the moment?
I like Jules. Jules is really dope. I like Evoke. I like Fake Ano a lot. I like myself a lot. I think I'm doing a great job right now. And I like there's a gentleman by the name of Batundi. I'm digging him right now as well. And Benny Chill. He's very excited. You only said 5, ne? Shit. Yeah, Benny Chill, I like a lot. Who else am I digging? Manana is my favorite singer in South Africa right now. And yeah, that's more than 5, I think.
What do you do in your spare time besides music?
Look, whenever I do find the miracle of spare time, I spend it with people I really care about. Like I'm always, with my friends or with my family. I love like going out to a really good restaurant and eating a really, really like I'm a sucker for food. That's the main reason I want to make a lot of money, bro. Like just so I can like eat good all the time. Like every day of your life, you can just eat clean. Like that's my dream. So I love like eating with my friends and my family and like, the thing and just, being with people that matter to you because that's the stuff you can't buy. That's the stuff. There's no Gucci bag you can get that can make you feel like that. There's no amount of skydiving you can like. It's just being around people that you care about. You know what I mean? I love that in my spare time.
What's the most embarrassing moment whilst performing?
While performing, I really like don't get embarrassed while I'm performing because whatever happens on stage is like you can make it part of the show. They don't know that like I'm not meant to. So I don't know. I don't even have space for embarrassment on stage. Like when I'm on stage, it's usually a lot of adrenaline, and it's like when you grab the mic, you kind of like it's your room now. So whatever you do is the right thing to do. So I don't recall ever like being embarrassed on stage. Like I've even fell on stage before, forgot my lyrics on stage, and found a way to make it part of the show. But yeah, it's never embarrassment on stage. That's one of the feelings I don't think I've been acquainted with that feeling while I'm performing or I'm getting in that zone of like being on stage. Like none of that stuff. None of those emotions exist. Nothing, human exists when you're in that mode. So yeah, I've never been embarrassed on stage really. In my personal life, different story, but on stage, never.
What advice would you give your 18-year-old self?
Trust your instincts, number 1. Don't second guess yourself. Be confident. Be very, very confident and sure of yourself and work a little harder than you're working and things will start making more sense and stop like making excuses for why you can't do things. A lot of these things you can do by yourself. A lot of these things are right in front of you. Just go for it and you're gonna thank yourself. The more confident you get, the sooner you get, the quicker you'll be able to thank yourself for the progress in your life. So yeah, just be confident, bro. That's what I would tell myself. I needed to hear that when I was 18.
What's your take on mental health?
Mental health. I think in our community, like, and by our community I mean like people of color and like dark-skinned people, black people, African people. It's like such a taboo thing because we don't have what I would call like open discourse amongst these things. I think a lot of like these discussions get shunned and people feel bad about talking about it because if I say this then like people are gonna think I'm too sensitive and feel like they need to walk on eggshells around me, or completely the opposite, like you'll get ostracized or whatever the case is. But I do think when it comes to mental health we need to be a lot more outspoken about it. We need to stop being shy about it, and we need to give people a safe space to say exactly how they feel and embrace people's thoughts and their differences, and don't otherify people who might be going through something mentally. I mean, I'm someone who's had like my own run-ins with, mental health and battled with it quite a bit. So I kind of understand it from that side as well. But I've also been on the other side where you have to be someone who's supporting someone who is going through something like that. So yeah, we need more people on that side, on the side of support and counsel and, being there for people openly. I think that's what we need now more than ever. We need empathy, dude. People are so judgmental about mental health and judgmental about people who are depressed, or they'll be like, oh, this person's looking for attention. I think that's the complete wrong way to look at it. And we just need more empathy just in the world in general, and to just, be a lot kinder to each other, a lot more compassionate. I think we need compassion and empathy in order to address those kind of issues candidly, you know what I mean? Yeah.
What's the one piece of advice that has carried you till this day?
Oh, I've gotten such good advice like over the years, but the most impactful advice I think I've ever gotten, and it's gonna sound like esoteric and deep, but like, keep your eyes on God. That has been the greatest advice ever, because it just frees you from distraction and from getting carried away by a lot of things, and just staying on your purpose. Like, that's been the most advisable thing. Keep your eyes on God. My mom taught me that, actually. So yeah, that's the greatest advice ever.